There's some books that are just sort of like dull, like histories, noteworthy, and you can read these book titles very clearly on their spines. One is The Magical Property of Gemstones by the Archmage Tensor. A second is The Magical Properties of Herbs and Flowers by the Archmage Tensor. And the third is The Metaphysics of Mathematics by the Mage Nystel.
Ooh.
Okay, which one of you nerds want to take it?
I'm not the one carrying things around, probably, but the only one I would probably be interested in is the herbs and flowers.
Me and Gertha are just gonna look at the books and probably use it as Kindle.
Hey, look, words.
Does anybody want to take Metaphysics of Mathematics?
I'll take that one too.
Okay. Mathematical.
So, Helica.
How radical.
As you're rifling through, as you're just sort of like flipping through idly the Metaphysics of Mathematics, you find a piece of parchment torn from a larger sheet. It contains a lot of words written in common, but since the parchment has become damp over the years, the ink has sort of run, and it's sort of become illegible, aside from two words, beyond skeletons. And that's all you can read from that.
Spooky.
There might be skeletal boys in this house.
These books can be sold for 7 gold each, but you have to find a buyer outside of Saltmarsh. So just keep that in mind.
Damn, $7, $7, $7 gold.
$7.
$7.
Alright, what would you guys like to do next?
Since we're seeing icing everything in here, I check what the big dude's up to.
The big dude is in the big room.
Big dog.
Bird dog, watchdog for you all.
Go, ooh, look, stairs.
If you guys didn't know, there's a treasure section on the bio that may not be a bad place to put some of this.
Yeah.
Girl Thor is girl poor. You laughed at that seriously? Alright.
One of the better puns I've heard you say.
Jesus. You telling me you didn't like, oh, what was it? Did I say Maruptorites, or was it something else?
I don't know, dog. Alright, where are you guys going next?
Real good, whatever.
Where to next, everybody?
Point big guy, say upstairs.
Upstairs.
Well, there is still more downstairs, right?
Yep, there is
Go
a hallway going that way and a hallway going that way.
Ah, I do not see that.
You did not see that?
Yeah. It's much more different perspective with the, what was it, the ambient, the dynamic lighting?
Stuff.
Yeah, dynamic lighting's a bit weird.
Yeah, it gives it more...
Awesome if we could have dynamic lighting shared.
Yeah, he'll get
I
it
mean, you probably
sometime.
can, but I need to figure out how it works. So,
You probably have to give all of us control over pieces. And then just use the trust system.
okay, where would you guys like to go?
Thor is indecisive.
I check the ground, see if there's any, like, footprints. Lady anyway?
That would be a survival check, please.
Of all stupid things for me, a druid not to have, I don't have a survival check. Proficiency.
For proficiency, I don't have it, but I have a +2.
You can roll investigation or survival for this, by the way.
Okay, ooh, I do investigation roll.
Okay, roll for it.
Uh,
Okay, so you find two sets of footprints in the just sort of like in the dust of this room. One is, let me just make this a different color.
can
So
you?
one set of tracks goes from the entryway all the way to this room right here.
Okay.
And then the second track goes, let me find a good color for this. Sort of goes from the foot of the stairs over here and then curves around and goes this way. Sort of. Oh, wait, no, wait.
Oh.
Sorry, it doesn't go that way. I read that wrong. Let me just delete. Delete. It actually goes this way.
If it makes any difference, I remember my pawn.
Do you know?
Yeah, if a dog is arrested and not given a lawyer, he can apply for habeas corpus for his Marupta rights.
Didn't you already see that one?
Yeah,
You're dead to me.
that's what I was trying to remember. It was the one I was trying to remember.
Alright, I checked this store.
All right,
Cleric just
just gonna open
zooms
it.
out of here.
He's
I
not a
saw
cleric.
you
He's a fighter.
zooming. Oh, our fighter zooms away.
I open
Pretty
it.
much, I'd be following about 10 feet behind usually. Does that help?
The only thing of note in this room is a clump of tiny red mushrooms growing around the fireplace in a semicircular formation. Otherwise, the room is bare.
Is there some sort of nod check I can do on that?
Yeah, if you want to know the properties of the mushrooms, you can roll a nature check. You know that the mushrooms are harmless.
Okay.
I grab all of them and put it in my pouch.
Okay, so you just have like 10 mushrooms, 10 edible mushrooms.
Guys, we're gonna have a nice trip tonight. How do I add it to my equipment?
I would say don't worry about that right now.
But don't worry about it.
Alright. Is this a door? Or a window?
That is another door.
Alright, check it.
Okay. Aside from a large amount of plaster that has fallen from the ceiling, this room is bare.
Nothing in here, huh?
Nope.
Growlthor is gonna get us an action.
Just for kicks and giggles, can everybody tell me what your passive perception is?
12.
12.
Okay. Okay.
Passive perception.
It's
Mhm.
underneath your skill list. Or it's your dex mod plus 10.
So
11.
Victor, yours is 14 and yours is 11. Okay. Okay.
I don't see it.
Don't worry, I found it for you.
Oh, it's 14.
Alright, is there anything you'd like to do in any two of these rooms? Like look around or anything?
Looking for the nearest place that's dry and can burn down a building in no time. Just in
That's
case.
later.
The room that you're currently in it feels considerably damper in this room. Like the air is a little bit more damp than normal.
Oh, no shit. There was some mushrooms growing in the other room.
Yeah.
I look around the previous room that we're in.
Okay, is there anywhere specifically that you'd like to look?
Yeah, the only thing in there is the fireplace, right?
Yep.
Look around the fireplace.
Okay, are you gonna search in the fireplace or around the fireplace?
Eh, if I don't see anything, I'll probably take a step in.
Uh, there's nothing really outside the fireplace other than the mushrooms. It's just sort of like just a normal brick fireplace. Nothing really of note on it. No like adornments or anything.
This
Okay.
house really was abandoned.
Anything in?
Inside the fireplace, you find a loose stone about 3 feet up, and then inside of it is like a small cavity.
Okay, so somebody's safety deposit box, so to speak.
Sure. Inside this cavity, you find a small leather pouch.
Okay.
Inside the pouch is 2 cut pieces of blue quartz. Those are worth about 10 gold each.
Find anything, Gunthor?
I found a door.
A door gone.
And I close the door.
Greltor opens the door.
It says push, but you pull.
I mean, at this point, the door is pretty much like just basically falling off the hinges, and the door jamb is basically disintegrated.
Pulls the doorknob off.
Okay, Grelthor, you now have a brass doorknob.
Sick. Add it to my collection.
Shiny.
Just go and add that to my loot.
That Benari is just sort of like another
Entrance.
like another fireplace.
Okay.
But now he's gonna check all the fireplaces.
No, it's just... Yeah, fireplaces are not a bad place to store shit, by the way.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm just gonna call this one for you right now. There's nothing inside that fireplace.
Okay.
You don't really have to waste your time on that. All right. Where would you guys like to go now?
Wait, what's the loot page? I'm looking for it. I don't see it.
Bio treasure is where I'm putting it.
Yeah.
Bio. Okay, I gotta edit it. Yeah.
Hmm.
No, just bio treasure. Inside
I
the
don't
character
have
sheet, bio tab, there's core bio spells.
I don't have that.
Right underneath your age, size, height, weight, eyes. Let's see, core.
Let's see. There it is. Okay, never mind.
Where the fuck are you guys singing this shit?
See where the word core is? Up at the top right corner of the character sheet.
Oh, you mean this one? And
Click on the word bio.
Oh, there's your fucking. Oh my god.
What's that?
I'm fucking blind. Holy shit.
It took me a little while to find it too.
Yeah.
Because I had to find where the spells were first. And the spells are weird to program them in here.
Yeah.
But it uses a whole bunch of API calls, and since you have pro access, we can.
Yay. So, Benari, you can see out that window. There is a well outside.
Outside this window.
Well, the well's like up here. I'm assuming you can see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like a small stone well with a rotting wood roof over it. So,
Oh, okay. So that'd be good to know about for later.
Yep. Oh, what would you guys like to do now?
Let's see. I can follow the footprints that go this way.
Okay. The footprints end in front of that door, but there is one door to your left and one door to your right as well. At the end of and at the end of the hallway, there's another door leading outside. Alright, would you like to open this door?
I would say I would do a stealth check.
Okay. So you're gonna roll a stealth check, try to open the door?
Yep.
Okay. Roll for stealth, please.
Where's my stealth?
underneath sleight of hand,
Yeah.
above survival, the very bottom of the skill list.
It has a +4, but it's not checked as
Click on the word
proficiency.
stealth. It'll calculate it for you as needed.
Yeah.
How the hell do you guys use this?
Click on the word stealth. That's
It's
it.
not adding this dex modifier though. That's kind of weird.
It won't add it for your if you're not proficient in it, right?
No, it should be adding it because it's a dexterity check using stealth. Like that's how
I'm
the
just
rules
gonna
are
roll
supposed to
mine
work.
to see.
Yeah.
So mine was 1d20 plus 2.
I have to fix this sheet. Apparently, I don't know what's going
Click
on.
on your token if you're the GM, I think.
Can you? Oop. No, that still didn't work. Weird.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll figure it out later.
What is his dex?
It's like +4.
Okay.
Yeah, +4. So roll 1d20 +4, buddy.
1d20 +4.
That's a pretty stealthy gamer.
Yeah, you are pretty stealthy. All right, you open the door successfully as well. Oop.
Perception check.
Would you like to look around the room? Then roll it. So the way I'm going to run this is you tell me what you want to do, and then I'll tell you what the applicable check would be. So.
Okay, and open the door, then perception check, see if there's anything in here.
I'm gonna give it okay. This kitchen is dirty and damp, with patches of gray mold and cobwebs on the floor, walls, and ceiling. The southwest corner is some iron cooking equipment with a chimney stove or chimney above. Next to it, under the window, is a cracked and discolored stone sink. To the right of the sink is a small, closed wooden cupboard is fixed to the wall about 5 feet up above floor level. Against the far wall, a flight of wooden stairs leads upwards to the west, from the west to the east. The woodwork of the staircase is decayed, and a few of the treads are missing.
So you say the main one's probably the safest one to go through?
Probably, yeah. Well, you can go up either one, it's fine.
I'll try
There's
the
also
door.
another door to that. I'm sorry, what?
I'll try the door next to me and give it a chance.
Okay. I will open that door for you.
Shouldn't the tank be going forward?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Alright, so Benari. At one time, a long table stood in the center of this room, but now lies broken on the floor. A broken chair sits against the wall between the windows, and there's a heap of broken dishes in the northwest corner.
So, dining room.
Yep.
Probably already looted dining room.
Well, the chair and table are both destroyed, so I would assume so, yes. Get rid of that for you.
Guessing that's a fireplace.
Yep.
It's a dining room. I'm not too super interested in dining rooms.
Fair enough. Alright. Victor, would you like to look around in the kitchen? Inspect anything?
Yes.
Alright, what would you like to look at? What would you like to investigate?
And that cover up here.
The cupboard? Alright. Let me just take a look at what room this is. The cupboard is empty. Yeah, the cupboard's empty. That's basically it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Damn.
You do see like a flash of movement happening in the cupboard when you open up one of the doors, but you don't see anything after that. sort